welcome back to the channel. So to continue the Georgian series, in this part I will be talking about the lifestyle in Georgia and the staying options we have for students. So the two prevalent options for staying in Georgia is first in hostels and second in flats. So hostels, there are many Indian hostels available in Georgia. So when you are living in hostel, there you might find it is more expensive than the flats, but in hostels all the amenities are included. You will have the facilities of getting a clean room, doing your laundry, getting the food that is already prepared. So everything will be included when you are living in a hostel. In the hostel I am living, our laundry is done, we get food prepared 3 times a day, and we can also ask for cleaning services. So that's why the hostels are a bit more expensive when you compare them with flats. And in hostels you can choose whether you want to have a single room or you want to live with a roommate. In some hostels you can even opt for living with 2 roommates, so there will be 3 persons sharing a big room, so it will be much cheaper than a single room. And when you come to flats you have to obviously look for various flats, and the flats that are available in the university area, whichever your university is. Mine is the University of Georgia, so it is in the central region. So the nearest metro to my university is the Technical University Metro. So that area is called the Technical University area. So in that area, the flats are more expensive. But if I go further away to Didi Digomi or to Digomi, in that area the flats are cheaper. My friends, they recently moved there. So if you move a bit farther from your university main region, so you will get much cheaper flats, and you can share it with your friends and divide the rent and responsibilities within yourself, so it will be easier to live in flats. Next, I'll be talking about transportation. So transportation is very accessible in Tbilisi. The most accessible one for me in my case is buses, and the other one is the metro. So buses is more affordable. No, affordability as a student is not a case in both of them. It should be accessibility and reach of both the metro and the buses. So as I told you in the first video I made about Georgia, in that I discussed about getting a student card. So every Georgian, when you study in Georgia and you open a bank account, you get a student card. So student card has many benefits. You can get discounts at various places as a student. So especially that this works in transportation. You get, so every person has to pay 1 rupee for traveling, but students will have to only pay 20 fils. So you are getting a discount. So every time like 20 cents. So every time you travel by a bus or metro, every time you tap your card, you just have to pay 20 rather than paying 1. Okay, so you are getting a discount. So this is, the transportation is very affordable, very accessible. Buses are accessible to all the small streets also. So it is, I prefer buses, and metros sometimes you have to walk a bit to reach the metro station. This is about how you prefer it, because I prefer buses, and it might take a bit long to reach the destination when you're traveling by bus, maybe because of the traffic, or as it is slower than metro. But these two are your more affordable options. But and the last option is obviously taxi. So taxis are also not that expensive when we talk about Georgia. We have 2 main taxi apps in Georgia. One is Bolt. And the other is Yandex. Yandex Go. So we have Bolt and Yandex. These two are the more prevalent taxi apps where you can book taxi. Bolt is very accessible, and like you'll get fast taxis, but Yandex is not that advanced. But here in compared to these two, Yandex will give you cheaper rides. So as a student, we always are looking for discounts. So always use Yandex because you can get cheaper prices in Yandex. But Bolt is also very good. You'll get faster rides in Bolt. Lastly, about how the lifestyle is in Tbilisi. Living there for a year, what I have experienced is that it is very accessible for students of any age. The crowd, mainly in the main region of Tbilisi, and that is the capital, is of young people. There are youth everywhere, and especially you will find a lot of Indian students, and mostly you will find students from the Gulf. They might be Indian, but if you're looking, you will find Arabs, people from Africa, and Indians. Okay, so you don't have to feel alienated there, and don't be nervous about going to a different country because you will always find your crowd there. And safety issue is, I have not faced an ounce of safety issue. For me as an Indian, the Georgian people actually like Indians a lot.